What's good, my YouTube family? Alex here, back again with another video. Thank you, as always, for tuning into the channel. As you can see by the title, today we're going to be talking about 5 tips to help improve your mental health in 2023. Now, I don't know about y'all, but my mental health tends to go up, go down, depending on the day, the week, the month, the year, whatever, etc., etc. Some weeks I do good, some weeks I do bad. I've noticed recently, since I've been back on social media, that myself, along with some other people that I follow as well, seem to be struggling a little bit with their struggling a little bit with their mental health, you can say. And that, from what I've seen from the outside, at least, that can stem from many of things. That can stem from relationship issues, that can stem from loss of a job, that can stem from loss of a family member, that can stem from just growing up and not really feeling like you're at a place that you should be based off of your age. Maybe you're 25, you feel like you should be making X amount of money, or you should be done with college and you're not. And you oftentimes get caught up playing the comparative reality game, and that can take a toll on you. So I thought that it was great to bring you guys this video, as well as also work to practice these things in my own life as well, so that we can just help each other and continue to grow. So without further ado, let's get into it. All right, y'all, and that brings me to the first tip to improve your mental health, and that is just simply exercising. I didn't say working out, I just said exercising. You could take that however you want it to be. That can be going to your local gym maybe 3, 4, 5 times a week, but that can also be just taking a walk around the block. That could be maybe waking up 30 minutes early just to get a light jog in. That could be on your lunch break doing some push-ups. It can literally mean whatever you want it to be, want it to mean, I should say. But there's something about working out that just increases your confidence. It increases your mood. It just makes you feel like you're just automatically in a much better state than you were previously, when maybe you weren't feeling so best. Maybe you were just laying down in the bed, depressed about whatever situation is happening to you. Bang out some push-ups. Bang out some crunchies real quick. Do some jumping jacks. Go on YouTube and just do a quick 10-minute HIIT workout. There's plenty of them. And I'm telling you, in my experience, after you finish doing that, you feel a lot better. Now, the key with anything is consistency. If you can do that at least 3 times a week, 4 times a week, over a span of time, you'll start to feel better. You know, your confidence will improve. You'll start seeing maybe little minor differences in the mirror when you look at yourself. Maybe some other people might check you out and say, yo, I see that you look like you've been working out, or you look like you've slimmed down, whatever the case may be. And you can't help but, when your body is feeling good, a lot of times, you know, the rest of the day goes good. Just mentally, you feel a lot better after you've done some type of exercise. So don't take that for granted. That doesn't mean you have to go just hit the gym just super hard, but just do something. Tip number 2. I don't know why I did that. Tip number 2, create something new. Good example is what I'm doing right now, creating a new YouTube video. That's something that brings me joy whenever I'm feeling down, or in some type of rut, or just feeling like maybe I'm not as productive, or just doing whatever it is that I'm supposed to be doing. Create something new. So that can be creating a YouTube video, that can be creating a new blog post, creating a new system for how you want to budget your income. It can be whatever you want it to be, drawing. It can be just anything that your mind thinks of that just comes easy. It's something about creating something new, whether it's for yourself or for someone else, that just brings something out of you. It brings the little kid out of you. It feels like you're 6, 7, 8 years old when you're drawing in the classroom, or talking about what it is that you want to be when you get older. It's just something about getting those creative juices flowing that does something for you, and mentally just puts you in a way better headspace. So trust me, create something. I don't care what it is. We plan 30 minutes out of the day, 2 times a week, to just sit there and create. I'll let you guys decide whatever it is that you create, but definitely let me know how that goes for you. Tip number 3, and this has served me wonders, and I'm probably gonna do this again pretty soon. Delete social media. And that doesn't have to be for a long extended period of time, but I've noticed that with people having mental health issues, myself included, as I said earlier, a lot of times you're stuck playing the comparative reality. So let's use myself, for example. I'm 29, almost 30 years old. I can use the fact that I'm currently staying at my parents' house. I can use that as a way to get down on myself, seeing people who are my age maybe buying their new home, or maybe somebody is married, and because you're single, you're looking at it like, oh man, like I'm single and these people are married, they're doing better than me, or someone is making six figures, I'm making not six figures, whatever the case may be, whatever it is for you. I know how easy it is to play the comparative reality game when maybe you see somebody going out and just having a blast, or they're at the club, or they're with your friends on a Friday night, and you're at home just watching Netflix, or just chilling, just doing whatever. And I understand that can do something to you when you constantly see your peers or somebody else around you doing things that you're not doing. And a lot of times it can give a bad rep, or it can kind of just leave like a bad taste in your mouth. What you can do is delete social media. I'm a very big advocate of getting off of social media. I've done so plenty of times over the past couple of years, and it's really allowed me just to lock in on myself internally and just focus on the things that matter to me. It's allowed me to make sure when I'm waking up, the first thing I'm doing is not looking at Instagram or Twitter or Facebook, whatever it is that you're on, but it's okay, let me wake up, let me pray first thing in the morning, let me journal first thing in the morning, let me read my devotionals first thing in the morning, let me focus on myself and how I can internally improve, rather than looking at what other people are doing, just already consuming the wrong information as soon as I wake up. So I'm a very, very big advocate for staying off of social media. You only have to do it for 30 days, maybe 2 weeks, maybe a week and a half. Whatever it is that you need to do to kind of just lock back in and focus more on yourself, do it. So definitely look into that. I know some of y'all struggle with that, but take a look at that. The fourth thing that I have, and this you can say kind of correlates with the whole getting off of social media aspect, is spending more time with God. That can mean whatever it is that you need it to mean. That can be spending more time in church. That can be spending more time one-on-one, maybe just in your room, just eliminating all distractions and just talking to him for 30 minutes. Maybe it's just reading your Bible a little bit more. It's whatever it needs to be for you to get more spiritually in tune with the Lord. It can literally just be something as quick as asking him, hey God, where am I supposed to go? Can you give me signs to let me know that I'm on the right track? Can you forgive me for the past decisions I've made or the sins I've made? Whatever the case may be, just sitting there and asking God, asking him to help. Can he help clear your depression? Or if you're just having a bad day, ask him just to give you the strength to get through the day. And I'm telling you, if you do that, your mental health will improve. Just overall, your vibe will improve. And I hope you guys don't think that what I'm saying is just a 1-day thing or a 2-day thing, like you'll just all of a sudden start feeling better, because this is a long-term process. So just to kind of put that out there, I've been trying to practice these things for the past 6, 7, 8 months. And even for me, it's a constant battle, So, but I'm telling you, if you do these things, you will feel much better than you did if you weren't doing them at all. And he really does listen, and he really does give you signs. You just kind of have to be on the lookout, and sometimes not even be on the lookout. He'll put it right in your face. Now it's on you if you want to accept the signs and go towards what he wants you to do, because a lot of times that's a whole nother conversation. I'm not even gonna get into that. But just spend more time with God, y'all. And the last thing, number 5, and this will go for men, but also women. Y'all can practice this too, to an extent, is going on semen retention. Yeah, women, y'all can do semen retention too. Don't think that it's only a male thing. A semen retention, or just celibacy, or just taking time apart from just dating, whatever the case may be, whatever it is for you to get more in tune with yourself. A lot of times, especially in 2023, people kind of move a little funny out here. It's easy to get caught up creating different types of soul ties or different types of bonds with people, or on the internet, you looking at what on the internet, and that can also do something to your mental health. For one, you're giving yourself pleasure and just instant gratification looking at things that's not true. As we know, what you're looking at on the internet is completely different from real life interactions. 2, you can start to objectify women, kind of look at them as just objects to get something out of them. And 3, you also are not even really taking the steps necessary to do what you're programmed to do as a man, which is actually go out and find a partner. But nonetheless, let's say that is something that you do indulge in on a regular basis. Just try to cut that out a little bit, or just minimize that if you can. I'm telling you, your mind will just feel a lot more clear, just as you continue to abstain just from sexual activity and just things of that nature, and kind of just use that energy just to kind of work on yourself a little bit more, and maybe even practice some of the things that I mentioned earlier, some of the other tips. I know for me, when I've gone on semen retention, the best things that work for me is pretty much the things that I already mentioned to y'all: the working out, journaling, reading, meditating, going within more, self-care, taking better care of yourself, just using a lot of that energy that you have just towards lust and really pouring back into yourself, and just, working to make yourself the best version of yourself that you possibly can be. And you just feel better, There are a lot of benefits that comes from semen retention. You see me, I've made a whole bunch of videos on semen retention, so I'm not gonna go too deep into it in today's video, but there's a lot of benefits that comes from that. It really helps you just focus in on your own self-care. And ladies, if I do have any ladies watching this, you guys can do the same thing, just practicing celibacy, just pouring more into yourself, just making sure you do find a better partner or the rightful partner whenever it is time for you to indulge in certain types of activities. Going on semen retention also just helps with self-discipline, helps build up just going to the gym more, and just, locking in on your goals a little bit more, since you're not as distracted on the lustful thoughts as you were in the past. That's pretty much going to wrap it up for today's video. This is a little bit longer than I expected, but I did just want to come on here real quick and give you a couple of tips. Again, as I've noticed, I've seen a lot of people going through their own issues just mentally, and myself, I've been going through my own issues mentally as well on a daily basis. But I really hope that this video can help you guys out, just as it's helped me in my own life as well. So if you guys did like today's video, feel free to leave a like, go ahead and comment, subscribe if you enjoy this type of content. And it's Alex. I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm out. Peace.